Welcome to In the Kitchen with Lynn. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to show you how to make everyday recipes your whole family will love. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like, you could leave a comment, and I would be more than happy to answer anything you have to ask. You have yourself a good day, and see you again here on In the Kitchen with Lynn. Today I'm going to be making sourdough cinnamon raisin bread out of my favorite little cookbook here. And it's simply Sourdough The Alaskan Way. As you can see, it's been through a lot. It doesn't even have a back cover on it anymore. So I'm going to be making this particular recipe. This time I'll be using more sourdough now that it's winter time. And it's 20 below. Good time to bake. So the first thing I have to do is I have 3/4 cup of raisins in a bowl, and these are golden raisins. And I have my active sourdough, which it took it a little long to kick in this time, but that's probably because I haven't used it for quite a long time. So I'm going to add 1 cup of this, my active sourdough. That took 2 days to get good, but it's fine now. And I have to mix 1 cup of my sourdough starter. It's nice and bubbly, just what I like. There we go. I'm going to put you over there. My raisins, 3/4 cup of raisins, and I'm going to add that to this. Scoop that out, and I'm going to just lightly stir it around. Let me get it this way here. I don't do too good with my left hand. There we go. And I'm going to stir this around, and this has got to sit for 2 hours, and it's going to get nice and bubbly. The raisins are going to get nice and plumped up, and that's just what I want. And then, after the 2-hour time, I will be back and we will make our bread. Our cinnamon raisin sourdough bread. So, just let that sit like this for 2 hours and I'll be back. So there you go. Be back. See you then. 2 hours. It'll be nice and bubbly. Okay, now in this big bowl, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of warm water. Warm, not hot, warm. Otherwise you're gonna kill your yeast. A package of dry active yeast. And sprinkle that in there. And a tablespoon of sugar, and that'll get it going. We're going to let that sit just a little bit, just a few minutes here. Let me grab a little bitty spoon here to stir that around. There you go, that's the way it looks. Now we're going to let that sit a few minutes until it gets a little bubbly. I'm going to give it about 5-10 minutes, and I'll be back again. Okay, it's nice and bubbly, and now we're going to add a tablespoon of oil. And then we are going to add our, I'm following this, our proofed starter mixture, which is also very nice and bubbly, with our raisins and our starter. Ooh, looks good. Yep, get that raisin out of there. Smell that. Smell good.
I want to
get your hair in there.
I can't wait to eat it.
Okay. And we're just going to stir this in. I love the smell of that. Ooh, it smells so good. are going to add in 2.5 cups of flour. I'm just going to lightly sift this in. And I'm going to just scoop some more of this out here. Ooh. All that out. Raisins in there. There we go. And what do we got here? Flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And a teaspoon of salt. And we got, what is that? 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, looky. Yeah, here we go. Sip that in. There we go. I'm gonna scoop that down here. And how does this go on? Oh yeah. I haven't used it for a while. Yep. Come on. There we go. Put in our dough hook. And lift this up. And now, nope, can you see it? Let me see once. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Can probably widen this a little bit. There we go. That'll even out better. And we're going to turn it on. Mix this up. For about 5 to 8 minutes. And maybe kneading up to maybe 1 more cup of flour, if necessary. To make a smooth and elastic dough. Done with this. Bring you off. There. Jolly in misery for a minute. And I have a nice big glass bowl that is lightly greased with Crisco. Now, come on. There it is always. Kind of goofy. There we go. Get that out of there. Move you down, slide you down. Come on. I don't know why, but there's always like a trick for me. There we go. I have to pull the oil on there later. Unplug that with my hands. And then I'm going to take out my dough. See, nice and good in there. I added about 1/2 cup more flour to the mix. I didn't think it needed any more than that. I didn't want to add too much. And put it into a nice ball here. Oh, that's nice. Nothing better than on a cold day. and some nice homemade raisin bread. There we go. I'm gonna put that here. Put it in my bowl here. And I'm gonna cover it lightly with a little bit of saran wrap that I'm gonna just lightly put my finger on and wipe it like this so it doesn't stick to the top of my bread. And then it's gotta sit and double in size for about 2 hours. Now I'm gonna say an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's pretty warm in here because it's so cold out, so we turned up our heat pretty high. So it might not take that long, but I'll be back in about 1.5 to 2 hours, and then we're gonna finish off our bread. Sourdough Cinnamon Raisin Bread. Yum, yum. See you then. Bye-bye. I'm gonna uncover it. I'm gonna save this to use. And I gotta push it down. And we're gonna put it out on here. And I'm going to cover it. It's gotta rest for 10 more minutes. Oh, that looks nice. Here, I'm just gonna put a little on the top. There. There, let it rest for 10 minutes. I will be back once again. There. We are going to roll out our dough. Add or roll out to 9 by 12. And, oh, jeez, that was my, I tend to roll it out too much, so I'm going to actually measure. Here we go. We got a 9 and a 12. Okay. Because I always tend to do that. I don't know why, but I do. Here we go. Okay. That's probably a 12, just about, and about a 9, just a little bit. It's nice and poofy yet. There we go. Here we are. That should be good. Does it smell good, Ruby? Hmm? Okay, and then I have a cinnamon and sugar. And this is, what is this now? 3 tablespoons of sugar mixed with 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And I'm just going to spread this on here all over the place. I'll be there in a minute, Ruby. There. Oh, that smells good. And now I'm going to roll it up tightly, like a knot from the 9-inch side, which is right here. Jelly roll fashion. Which would be all like this. There we go. Just keep on rolling it up tightly. I just love this bread. This bread is good with butter on, peanut butter, jam, or plain. It don't matter. It's good. One of my favorites. Sourdough breads right here. Come on. There. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And we want to pinch the ends. And we gotta pinch our ends together here. And kind of just fold them up, you know. Fold them over, pinch them together here as best you can. Fold them in. Fold them in, fold them under, fold them in, whichever. Oh, this can be good. I can just stop and moosh it up. So I got to get in my pan. Okay. Oop, oop. There we go. Trying to pinch it together, I guess. There we go. And I'm going to let it rise again for another hour, hour and a half. Like I said, cover it again loosely. And I'm going to let it rise for another hour, hour and a half. And I will be back again. I can't wait. Okay, there we go. And when I come back, I will more than likely be in my pajamas. Yeah. Let that sit for a few minutes here while I go get something to cover it up with. Oh, there it is. I will use this. Cover it. There. And I'm going to go let it sit in a warm spot and let it rise again for another hour, hour and a half. So we're talking, it's 5:30 in the at night now. So 6:30, I don't know, 7 o'clock maybe, 7:30. So we're going to be eating bread late tonight, which is okay with me. We'll be back. The bread has risen nicely. Usually it's nice if it's a couple, a little bit like that above the top of your pan. And I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. And I'm going to put it in the oven. And I'm going to let it bake for 30 to 35 minutes. And then cinnamon raisin bread, and I can't wait to get it in. So I will be back shortly with a picture. Well, not a picture. I'll be back shortly. My bread is out of the oven, and isn't that a beautiful thing? Oh my goodness, just look at that. The swirl is perfect. It's still really hot. And look at the nice crumb of the bread. Oh, perfect. Look at that, how nice that is. Soft. And the outside is kind of crisp like that. Just look at that. This is just an end piece, so I don't see any raisins in there, but they're in there. But isn't that a beautiful piece of bread? And I can tell you right now, it tastes delicious. Because I've had it before, and I've made it before. And this is a loaf of bread. Oh, like I said, it's still warm. Ooh, hot. Hot, I should say. Doesn't that look nice? Yeah. That's what I say. Look at how nice that turned out. Bakery quality. I do say so myself. And there we go. And I'm going to go have myself... Oh, okay, fine. I'm going to go have myself a nice piece of buttered sourdough cinnamon raisin bread. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to toast one and put some peanut butter on it because I love that. So you guys have yourself a good day.